You said you see who came when you came.
Yeah,
I get that.
See who was I did all of that. I see
real quick before I forget. I got bad memory. Wait 1 second, please. You said you see who come when you came, but then I remember in the first interview and when you first came here and you talked, you said that you had just found out about his platform. So how would you know who was really Ratchet Gang in here before you came? How you know who was here from the beginning? How would you know that? Because you can look and tell when you click on a name, like when they came. I don't know if I would ask that question. Like if I talk to somebody, I would say, "You just got," like this morning. I asked a girl. I said, "You just came?" She said, "No, I've been here for such a time." I said, "Okay, you continue with your question." That's how I know. That's why I've been asking questions like, "How long you been here?" That's why I said that. Like when I first came back, I asked those questions because it's gonna let me know a lot. Like, I'm not a dummy. I'm not what you guys think. I just observe. Like, I'm starting to pick up on a lot. And I'm not finna be giving out that information like that anymore. I'm not.
Okay, I got a quick question for you, TT. If you were, your car was parked at the home too, you were at the home too, how do you know what transpired at the Holiday Inn? You can only be in one place at one time.
How I know what happened at the Holiday Inn is because it is footage to all of that stuff. It's because when I had said this particular person came and such, they went to such and such camera and asked me, "Is this the same person?" And yes, it's the same person. So that's how I know what is there.
So TT, you saying that? So you're a citizen, right? You're not with law enforcement. You're just a average citizen that pay taxes just like the rest of us, right? And somehow or another,
it's none of your business. What I do personally is none of your business. This is about a case, so stick it to the case. That's what I'm saying. My personal life or who I am and all of this is none of your business. And I just tell you guys, I don't have to tell you that.
Yeah, but you're missing the point, right? You came to a platform, right? And it's not so much, it's not.
Like, if you want verification on the case, so you can't ask me for verification on the case because I gave you everything about the case. And I know it's the case that I gave you.
You never let me.
No, it ain't that. You're going to ask me personal about me. You're not going to.
No, you didn't let me finish. Like, I'm hitting on something. I think you're not allowing me to finish. You didn't let me finish, though. You didn't let me finish. I never asked you. You never let me finish. You want respect, you got to give respect. And I think that's where the problem at. You come here and you bring information or you jump in, and as soon as people start asking you a question, you get upset. There are questions you don't have to answer. I'm not upset.
I'm just letting you know, like, this just me. When I'm about business, this I'm not upset. Like, I'm going to enjoy my day and I'm going to laugh and have fun with my family. It's just that when I know where these questions be lead, I just go ahead and shut them down. Sometimes you have to shut things down.
How are you going to know where it's going to lead to when I only said one thing? I didn't even finish. Because really what I was going to say is, I didn't ask you. I said if. I didn't say are you. Are you would have been a question. I said if you are a citizen and hypothetically if your car is part of this case or used as a witness, then that should just be it. You coming in here and you're saying I'm not going to answer this, I'm not going to answer that. If you're not law enforcement, you're not a part of all that. You can just go on with your life and just let your car be what it's going to be. You coming in here, you bring in misinformation, and then you get annoyed because people are asking questions. If you don't want people to ask you questions, then you really should just like go sit down and do whatever you gotta do with your business, and we won't have to ask you nothing. We won't know. Like you said in the beginning, y'all all gonna know who I am when it's all over. But when it's all over, we'll all know.
You know what? You're right. Don't you think that would be fair? I'm gonna go sit down. You're right. I'm gonna go sit down. I'm gonna ask.
Now you're gonna go.
No, and I ain't gonna say, but
one person is one little old me is causing you to leave, right? One little old me.
I don't care my day out. Negative.
200 people brought you back, but one little old person is causing you because I said that you just gonna, jump off again. I'm just gonna leave. I don't know, but I got a question though, TT. I'm just piggybacking off of what you said. You said you about business, and this is business. I think that's how you said it, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I said
if your life is in danger.
When you asking me questions like some people not asking me questions, they coming at me with things. Asking a question is asking a question. Not saying she was. It's just that you be already over it. After you don't talk to certain people, you over it. Like this person just at me instead of asking me. This person just did it. You be over that. I don't start my day off like this. Like when I brought this to him, I was bringing more information because that's what I told him I would do. Not to go through all of this. You know, I don't have to go through any of this. So with that being said, I just want everybody, whatever your opinion of me, keep it at that. Don't even talk to me about it. Just keep your opinion. If you think I'm a liar, keep a liar. Don't even ask me no questions because after this, I'm not even giving out anything else. I'm done. I'm not going away from the server. I did that night because people were like, you better do this, you need to leave. So I just left. But I came back because when I seen Ratchet saying I had left the server, I was like, you know what? I'm not, this ain't me. So I went back to show that I'm not no liar. I'm not running from nothing. Like I just came back on a different name from TT to keep the comments down, and when everything unfold, then everybody will see who she is or what it is. It don't matter right now. Like I'm not gonna give that information up. I really don't care how nobody feel about it. If Reggie don't want me on the server, if he don't want me here, I can leave the server. It's no problem. It's no problem at all.
Okay, back to my question though. How did you say anything to business when your life's supposed to be in danger? Like, if you talk to somebody, if it's me, I'm gonna be talking and be like, "This is my life. This is not a joke. This is not a game."
She said that I was talking a certain kind of way, ma'am. She said I was talking a certain kind of way. And I told her this is how I handle business. This how I'm talking. Like I'm not lashing at her or having an attitude. And that's another thing. Like when I say something, you try to use it against me. Like you supposed to be this or you supposed no. That's my talk. That's the way I talk. That's the way I told her.
So the question is, I just want some clarity, if you don't mind, TT, and I'm really not coming at you, because I really am trying to understand this. So you came over to Ratchet's platform to assist him. I just want to know, like, your purpose of coming over to the platform is to give him information, and that's about it. That's it. That's all. That's that. Right? That's it. And I'm trying to find out because Ratchet has been doing this for quite some time. He's been on several cases, and he has mastered on how to unfold these things himself. So I really think that majority of people here are concerned because we've never had someone to go to this extent to bring information with nothing. And yes, you have said a few things that we probably didn't know about. But I guess everybody wants to know, what is the main purpose? What is the main purpose? Even if it's just, I just want to put that out there so everybody will know who I am. Is it because after it's all said and done, we will know who you are? It's something more to it. We're talking to people.
Who's that other background noise?
Majority of us in here are adults, right?
TTP, mute your mic.
I am TTD, I'm talking.
Oh, my bad. Okay, who the fuck is that with the background? Okay, I'm sorry. My bad.
Okay. So, TT, I'm certainly not here, and I'm not one of the ones that is trying to attack your credibility or anything like that, because you do have a lot that you obviously want to say. And if it is just, you just want us to just listen, and maybe later on we'll find out why, if that's all it is, then that's it. But you also have to understand that, in the very beginning, and you cleared that up and you apologize to everybody for the lies and all of that. But again, still you come back and there's really nothing.
Yes,
that's why. Do you understand that? You can understand that because you got to put yourself in our shoes, right? We don't know you. I don't know you, right? You don't know me. But just imagine I come to your world and I start just bringing you all this stuff. You don't want to know. Who the hell is this lady? What's her purpose? She bringing me into this shit?
This one of the reasons. When he put that recording out of me being a hotel worker, he got backlash saying he paid me to do that. Okay? He told me, he said, me and him had a conversation, and he was like, you got to come back and on here. I did that. After I done gave somebody something and people already thinking, oh, she paid it, why would I leave them and not give them more to show? Ain't nobody paid me to do nothing. That is some of my reason. Once I got over here, I seen how he was working everything. I like it over here. I don't have a problem with Ratchet or nothing. I'm not here to. People say she here to do this. I'm not none of that, ma'am. I don't have no association with nobody from nowhere down that way. I'm not even from that way. My purpose is to, when all this is said and done and over with, I just wanted to be over and everybody hear how it unfolds. Me and Rachel will have that conversation. I don't mind having it. I don't. But at this point, this is not the right point because I already know Rachel is going to ask questions and me on the interview saying I can't answer that. That's not going to be good for him. None of that. I don't have a problem with doing anything, but it's like everybody wants to be on their timing. I can't do that like that. I can't.
Yeah, but that doesn't explain at all your purpose. You understand what I'm saying? You're saying, I can't do this, I can't do that. So if you can't do any of the things that...
I said my purpose was, when he said people said he paid me, I came back and cleared that up. I felt like, why should I leave? Give him more so they can see he is credible. It wasn't no lie. He haven't paid me. So I stayed around and started telling him things so he can put it out there. So that was my purpose. I feel like that was the purpose because people were saying things and we had a conversation about it. And he asked me to come on here to do the little night thing and I did it. I answered all the questions. I know I lied, and if I have to lie again, I'm going to lie. But if I'm going to tell something out of that lie, if you catch it, you don't catch it. That's on whoever.
Okay.
That's on them. I try to give him things so he can know what's going on. And I think I be irritated because I don't try to be nasty to the real Ratchet gang. When I say the real Ratchet gang, I'm not talking about nobody. People that been with him, that he know. I'm not being nasty to them. It's the ones that I know for a fact is trying to get information so they can go back and take it to whoever they need to take it back to and see who got this, who turned this in, who did this. I know they do that. I've been told what these people do. I've been told how they work. So I'm not gonna get myself caught up into a lot of little things. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, TT, it's my turn. First I would like to say hello, how you doing?
I appreciate you answering that question because I understand that.
Okay, how you doing, Miss TT? This is what I want to know. You've been coming with information that was correct on both teams. And right now, we're kind of trying to see who you with.
When you say information,
let me ask you a question.
okay.
How well do you know Zion?
I don't know Zion at all, Ratchet. I don't know nobody from down there. And when you really get to know me, you will say, damn, she didn't know it. I don't know nobody from down there. I'm not even in that area.
Okay. I'm going to leave it alone. Go ahead.
Okay. So, yeah. So, this is what I was saying. And it seemed like everybody from ATK keeps saying they know you and you know them. And you admitted that you did know the little fella on the phone the other day, right? I'm just saying, who are you? Are you with these? What
I know that
were
particular
you?
fella. I just was going along with him that night. I know who I know from ATK.
So now you don't
If that
know.
makes sense.
So you don't know the little fella or you do know the little fella?
No, I'm saying the one that was on the phone, whoever was, the first person that was talking was Sosa. I can see that, I know the voice. But the rest of the people it was two people got on that phone. I just was, when they was like, we seen you, I just like, okay, you going it. I just was going along just saying, okay.
See, this is what I was finna say.
Wait. What about the story that you seen them before and Sosa was there a week before and What about
Yeah,
all
but
that?
that wasn't the same person who she's talking about. It was the guy that said.
I know. I'm asking about. So whatever happened with that? Like you said when I originally talked to you, you was like, oh yeah, because they came up there a week before and.
Yeah. Now that's credible. Yes, that's credible.
And you also said that they unalived one of your family members out there in Alabama or something, or it has something to do with Alabama, and you
Those questions right there, Reggie, we'll talk behind the scenes. And I'm because I want to tell you about those.
You don't know nobody from Jacksonville, but that's cap.
No, I don't.
TT.
I don't know nobody from Jacksonville at all.
Then you had.
So how'd you get tied into this?
How
You
get tied up in
if you don't know nobody from Jacksonville, how the hell?
Nobody from Jacksonville at all.
Nobody on earth could pinpoint Sosa a week before.
Nobody.
Yes.
Nobody at all. When you get the full facts of how this pinpoint and all this went down, it'll make more sense to you. I haven't told you that. I haven't told you how it went down or nothing. I just told you I saw his. I haven't said anything.
What you said was
right
you looked you dead in your eyes.
I did, and I can't say it right now. Like how that went. That didn't happen in Jacksonville. That happened in Tampa.
And the dude that came on the phone the other day said the same thing. He looked you dead in your eyes and you finished shit on yourself.
That man said that because I said that. If you hear what they say everything I say. They repeat everything that I say.
Okay. That's all I need to know. So, TT, you don't know Ace?
No, I don't know any of them. Only from this case. I don't even live down there. And that's the truth. I don't stay down there at all.
Okay, I got
Ace, he don't stay down there as of right now either.
If you don't stay there, what's your point of justice?
TT, I got a quick question for you. We appreciate you for the gems, the little bit of gems you did watch. But did you think you were going to come to a platform where hundreds of people and drop the gems and information you did drop and wasn't going to get questioned?
Well, for one thing, I don't care about the question. I don't care about it. It's just a certain question that I be asked, I can't give the answers that they're looking for. And the second thing, when I was telling Rachel about the incident itself, I'm thinking that I was just talking to him. I didn't know it was gonna be. I thought maybe he was gonna, say he talked to me and probably I called and said something like that. But it didn't happen like that. So it's not about the questions. It's what I be asked. I can't talk about some of the things that I'm being asked. Like right now, like Ratchet put recordings and things on certain platforms. I was asked about it today. I never said anything about it. My lawyer asked me. He was like, do you keep doing? When I came back on here today, I did mention it to we was talking. I said, well, I'm not gonna talk like that because I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know.
I got a question.
Okay, let me ask one more question, boss, and you can go in.
Go ahead.
So you said quite a few times today you'll talk to Ratchet behind the scenes. Don't you think it's time to talk to Ratchet behind the scenes? I mean, you keep saying that, so it seems like
The timing is right. The timing is not right now. It's not.
If you really scared, you really telling me. If you're trying to get help and get justice and you don't want to get hurt between this case, not saying that's going to happen, you would actually help him get justice too, so this shit can end.
Anyway, I want to know, how do you know Sosa and them voices and the police voices so good, and then you turn around and you say that you don't know those gang members? How do you know everybody's voice to the T like that?
See, them the questions I'm talking about. When I answer something, I know what I say. I know what I say, and I know why I say it, and I'm gonna keep it at that.
So TT, why do you think so like when you get on the platform, so many people jump on looking for you. Like there are so many people looking for this one person. And this one person,
because I'm telling the truth, and obviously they don't got the with the she got this and she know this. That's why.
Okay.
I got a question, TT. You said you're not a witness, but you know.
I'm not saying nothing else about. I'm not speaking on nothing else dealing with me. So it's not about. I'm not speaking on nothing else dealing with me.
They got a constitutional right to cross-examine you.
Well, I'm not speaking on nothing else.
If that's your Tesla footage, there's no way it's going to be used in court if they can't talk to you about it. So you're going to be on the witness list.
That's absolutely correct. That's what I was saying earlier. That there's no way out of that. If you're a witness, your lawyer will not just be able to represent you because you have to be as a physical person since you were the one allegedly that saw what happened. And I'm not saying that that's what it is, TT. I'm just going off of what you said. So I just wanted to clear that up. Because when you know anything about law, you know enough to know that that's definitely not correct.
Well, that shit went real well. Everybody still here?
Yeah, we still here.
Yeah.
My bad. Got it.
Oh yeah, we still in the building.
I just wanted to know, like, whenever I heard you was here before I knew you was here yesterday, and I heard somebody say, "No, she's been here." Did that mean like you were here under a different avatar? Was you like listening in on the chat without us quite knowing? Was that a thing? It's Biggie Shack, by the way. Not to be rude.
And Cowboys.
I think she might be gone.
I think I don't know if she's still here, but I don't think she want to talk no more.
Oh, I'm here.
Saying like, okay, I'm about to say it. Saying like when certain voices pop out or certain people pop out that wasn't here, she don't want to talk no more.
Yeah, someone in the chat said that.
Understand what it seemed like.
Someone in the chat said that might have been a lawyer that was talking to her. I don't know if that's true or not, but you know, it's well, I hope you're staying safe, TT. I hope nothing happens to anybody. We all wish everybody well, and you know, I have no idea what's going on. I'm just chilling with the gang. I am glad you came through, though, because we were just, like, wondering if we'd get to talk to you again, so I salute you for that. That was really nice of you.
Check it. It won't be long before we all know anything. We got 5 people, 5 Foolios. We got people locked up. You're going to go to a RICO. At some point, it's just a matter of time before it all drops down. I really don't even see it being another 2 weeks. So, whatever information it is, it's going to come forth. So we could just let her tell us what she wants us to know. Take it. Whatever we take from it, like she said, and watch where it goes. This is about to go.
Did I hear her correctly when she said she wasn't going to be a witness on the stand, but she got the evidence? Am I wrong? Anybody, did y'all hear that? Or something similar to that?
No, you heard right.
Yeah, okay. She said... Okay. I just don't know what the hell that means, but I'm going to think on it.
I don't think anybody was disrespectful to her, you know. She just didn't want to talk when she heard people talking. I think someone said that earlier. That's probably right.
At the end of the day, I don't hear nobody calling her out her name, but this is a serious case. Like, you know what I'm saying? People been threatening Ratchet's life, and she come up in here with this information. Every time she come, she bring the gang members, they following her, and then the police and the lawyers, allegedly, they all following her. And then she dip out when she want to, and then she come back when she want to. Like, you can't keep playing with people like that. So eventually, yeah, some people gonna have more base than others because we care. It ain't just your life that's in danger, it's other people's life too. And then they came here talking about suing. So, I mean, come on now. Let's not play crazy like that. You started off as a witness, and then now you turning around about a month later and saying that you wasn't, you just got evidence.
I want to clear something up that you just said. I never just left the server. The first time I was kicked off the server, and I was asked to come back by the owner who kicked me off, so I came back. The last week, I left the server because I didn't need nobody telling me what I better do. I need to leave the server. I didn't even really leave the server. I just created something different and came back for to keep the peace down so all those people won't come over. So when y'all say things, y'all don't even have the facts. I never just left. Well, the first time I was kicked off.
Leaving is still leaving, no matter how you rewrite that shit. If you leave right now, you left. Period. But all right.
PT, I know you say you'll tell Ratchet when the time is right. And you know, he's a very smart individual. And you know, by the time you want to tell him when the time is right, he's going to already know. And at that point, he's not going to need you to tell him anything. Now is the time he needs you to tell him something.
You got to understand her. She got to tell him in her law enforcement character. Or she might tell him in the advocate of the witness. She said she was advocating for the witness when she came in here. Oh, now that's her Tesla with the cameras on it. Oh my gosh, she got 4 or 5 different character moments.
Only thing I could say to the Ratchet gang is go with y'all first thought of what y'all said in the beginning. You know, don't let nobody keep steering y'all in circles. Whatever y'all felt, whatever we talked about in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, stick with that. Because a lot of this shit is a distraction. I mean, sorry to cuss, but a lot of this stuff is a distraction to me. That's how I feel. It's to throw stuff off, allegedly.
Well, she said someone kicked her that one time. I don't remember anybody saying that happened. But if they did, does anybody remember who might have kicked her?
Ask Ratchet, because I think he was the one that kicked me. You can ask him about it. The first time he kicked me when I was teaching, ask him.
Okay, that does give her. If she got kicked, she can't come. I mean, and then if she's telling the truth, like, what can she do about that? You know, that could be real. Allegedly.
Right, that makes sense. One person going against a gang, it definitely makes sense.
Okay, I'm seeing Kiki say she was banned, so I apologize, TT. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. So that makes sense. I get it.
Yes, I was banned, and then I had a conversation with Ratchet, and he said you was telling me the truth, and we went from there. So, I mean, when I told him, I said I'm not going to be this, I'm not, but it's okay though. It's all good because I done had a conversation. I done did everything that I thought I was supposed to do. I FaceTime him. He said he didn't see me, but it's okay though. It's all good.
But you got to understand, you came here in like 4 different characters. And all of us been one character. One character. One. We ain't came impersonated to no law enforcement. We ain't said we was no witness. We sure ain't lied and said that's my camera on the Tesla.
Yeah, that's weird.
I ain't even gonna lie. Some of the people that's from Jacksonville that's in here been giving more information than your ass.
Try not to cuss.
And I'm one of the ones that's been here before you even came over here, ma'am.
Is Ratchet still here?
Yeah, I think Ratchet just said he's... All right.
Said what? I'm sorry.
I was just going to say, at least she admitted that she was using different profiles. You know, she could just lie and say she wasn't. So it's good being honest and telling the truth. So I appreciate that.
Well, maybe we should stop talking until Ratchet come back, because I didn't see his name in here.
Man. I just got Kesey to admit that was his cousin. This nigga just snitched and said that was his cousin. He's so mad at me. That nigga just admitted the girl, Camilla, is his blood cousin.
What?
This nigga is
Uh-oh.
so stupid. The nigga just admitted to me. He was like, bro, you over here doing all this shit. That's why I left. The nigga's like, bro, you over here doing all this shit, dog. You don't even realize that my other side of my family is white and Italian. This is my blood cousin, bro. That was my... She don't know what she was doing. I just found out 3 days ago she was in the car with Foolio. This nigga stupid. Oh, man. I'm on his ass tonight.
And it's going up tonight.
Yeah, it's up. I can't believe this. This is the nigga cousin.
That's probably why their parents is mutual friends as well.
Yeah, everybody could. He really don't realize he just helped this whole case out by being stupid. He just helped me out so much. I think he just helped everybody out by admitting, nigga, this is your family.
Did you read in the chat, Ratchet? Somebody said that he was gonna try to set you up for something on Twitch or something like that.
That nigga set himself up. He just set himself up. He said he coming. He said he coming to Dallas. I don't know what that nigga. Fuck that nigga. I ain't worried about that nigga. I'm going live on him tonight.
You're so young and stupid, all of them.
He said I put her in harm's way. No, she put herself in harm's way. He is a dumbass, bro. He is the stupidest nigga in ATK. That's somebody who keeps acting like they're someone who's a lawyer for the mama. Like, they're coming off as like the mom's lawyer.
Yeah, I don't like that. Like, don't. This stuff just get on it get on my nerves, really.
I don't know who this person is, but they keep on contacting me every day about you. They also tried to get me to share some information.
But this my thing. How do they know?
It says, do you still have the video where Tayshaun said you almost shot me? If so, can you please send it to me? If you're a lawyer, go get it. The fuck? They're asking me about recordings if I have of TT. Will I send information on TT? And I don't never reply to this shit.
But how they know how my lawyer presented? Ratchet at this point.
They're the ones been telling me your information. I don't know who this is.
I don't know what's going on. I really don't. And I'm just over it. Not you, not the game, but I'm just over stuff. Like, it's no matter what I say, it's a lie. I can't say stuff directly. I can't just say so and so, or it was this color, it was this. Well, I can't do that.
I don't know who the fuck this is, TC. They keep on contacting me. They said they know about your lawyer and all type of shit. That's who told me you had a lawyer.
I do, and they, like I told you, pre-trial, they went to up there. That's why I said, when you telling me this, it makes sense. It's not a lie, but how they know how I presented myself?
So there must be somebody in your line of work that's ratting you out like that.
Do you regret being a witness?
No, it just, I don't know. Maybe, I mean, Lawyers be at places, everybody be at places. I'm just trying to figure out if he's saying that he a lawyer, of course he would know how I presented myself or how so he's a lawyer. But I'm not. I don't understand. I don't know. He said it's the mom lawyer. I don't know why. I mean, maybe they should have that information. I don't know. I'm not finna guess on. I'm just gonna wait till Monday, and I'm gonna go talk to my lawyer.
I don't know who these. Man, that mama is fucking. And then that's the people that said that the mama wants to have a sit down with me and you.
Like, have you confirmed it from the mom? Like, do she know of it?
Look, I hit the mama up one day on Instagram, and she replied to my message, and then I told her, then she hit me back, was like she was at work, she was busy or some shit, or something like that. I can't remember. I can screenshot and show you, but she basically said she was busy or something, and I said, all right, just hit me up when you can. 5 minutes later, this person hits me up and been contacting me ever since. The mom never contacted me again after that. And then someone is acting like as if they're a lawyer, or speaking as if they're a lawyer, contacting me and even said that I reached out to the mama.
Well, she know who it is. Then that's all I can think about. If you talk to her and then they said you talk to her, they know who it is. She got to know.
And they've been giving me information about you.
It gotta be her brother, not possibly her brother.
That's what I'm saying, though. To give information about me, they had to get it from when they went down there. They just went down there. And I did tell you, he said people were asking, when they gonna see me or am I gonna talk or am this. But how they know what I submitted video? How do they know those details? That's what gets me. If he a lawyer, he would know. If this man a lawyer a woman who you talking to is a lawyer, they would know. But if it's not, like, who is it?
I have no idea who that is. They seem to know a lot about this situation, though, and they definitely be talking about you every day.
Yeah, that don't make sense to me. I don't want nobody to know my information. Mm-mm.
Why don't you try to reach out to the mom?
You know what? I think I will do that. I think I'm gonna try Monday and have someone to do that the right way. I'm gonna see how that works. Cause I'm tired of people saying I'm related to her, so I don't think it would be a problem. It was her child. I'm gonna do that. But it kind of, what you telling me, like, how did they know you reached? How they know you reached out to them? Or there's some of the thing like, knowing you reaching out, but I'm gonna see how that can work though.
What's up? We're gonna go to Longhorn and eat.
to get a lighter sentence or get out to avoid the RICO?
If I was supposed to, why the hell would I be on here if I was supposed to be in jail? Like, those the stupid questions. Those questions be so stupid to me. Why would I be on here telling someone something and I'm involved in something? That a dummy. I'm not a dummy. And one more thing, I wouldn't even associate myself with nobody like that or be around anybody like that. And when the lady was just like me telling her about the voices and me, let me tell you something. If I have to hear something over and over to make sure, I'm going to remember it. It's like on here when I talk to people. I haven't been on here, been around these people. I don't know them, but I know who I done spoke with. I can say that's too sad and wretched, and it be the right person. So it's just that if you hear something over and over, you keep hearing the same person's voice over and over, making sure it's the person you're gonna remember. That's anybody. If you've been somewhere and you've seen something, you're gonna remember, especially if it traumatized you or if it done scared you, you're gonna remember it. Like, and then I have to get on here because I done told what I saw, and then I have to come back every day and talk about it, replay it to make it credible to do this when I already have done that. Like, it's just that everybody that coming along, they don't be here when I be talking. They only come after the fact. Then they want to know this. If you would have been here in the beginning, you would have known it. You would have heard everything.
I had a co-defendant like you. That's all.
Look, they just hit me back, TT. They said, I represent Miss May. I think they meant Miss Mays. And it says, and she has instructed me to communicate with you regarding your inquiries, as well as those from other bloggers. My advice was specifically related to the situation concerning the witness. It was not intended for you to disclose my comments. These are numerous aspects of the case that require resolution. My intention was to assist you in clarifying your thoughts about the witness and confirm her credibility in helping to clarify certain details.
So then, you see what I'm saying? I be on here talking and people be listening. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I be talking about. And people be like, oh, anybody can be hearing me. And I'm said too much anything. I only came back on here in the beginning was to clear the name of the owner so people could stop saying, oh, he did this because it wasn't true. And I did it. And I promised Ratchet. Then I promised you, I said, Ratchet, I won't leave. I will finish this with you. And I will make sure I give you details of things. And I did that. It be other people sending him things saying, oh, she this person, she did. Of course he gonna question it because I haven't really fully told him what he wanna know because I can't. It ain't that I don't want to, I can't. I'm not in this stuff. I don't know nothing about what happened when it comes to why they did it. I don't know none of that. And I don't know any of that. I only saw what happened to the person. I'm not involved in any of that. Like, that part what gets me because it made me feel like that is my character, even though you don't know who I am. But when I do decide to come out, all these lies are going to be put against me to the point it make you not want to even say nothing or come out to nothing because all the lies. Then people going to go back. Then you say she did this. Then you say she did that. It's going to be a whole mess. Because of this right here, back and forth. That's the thing. I never said that I wasn't dealing with the law in no kind of way. I told Ratchet that I was done with what I told him that I was doing for them. I said, Ratchet, I'm not doing it no more because stuff started happening. They started doing this. They started. I told them I was done with it. But when I never said they have what they need from me, I have been talking with them. After my information got put out, I started letting someone else represent me when it comes to them. That's what I'm saying. Y'all take it and y'all take it all kind of ways, and it's not the way that you're taking it. If I switch up what I say, it be for a reason, a good reason at that.
I think people are just like asking a bunch of questions because we don't get to see you a lot. So we do talk about you a lot, TT, and I'm glad that you came through and you're trying to communicate. And, I don't want to make you feel like you ain't welcome and shit. Ratchet likes talking to you, and I'm happy.
And I like talking to Ratchet too. That's the only reason why I'm still here. We're gonna be honest. I like talking to him. I like what he do. I enjoy being on here. I don't want to just be on here. Oh, she brought this information every day. That's what we talking about. No. If I hear something, I'm gonna let him know this is what happened. I done that. If I'm getting told something, even when I had to identify, and if he would have never told me, don't go to this place, my ass probably been dead today. So I'm glad I communicated with him. I'm glad he knows certain things. I was even told you cannot keep communicating with him because he do this, he do that. And I told him that. I said, Ratchet, these certain people trying to take you down. I sent him the information that they were sending me to telling me not to communicate. He do that behind the scene. He a smart guy. He don't tell y'all everything, and now I see why he don't. Because y'all take it and then y'all run with it, probably telling other people, and they probably try to cover it before him.
How we know you ain't going back telling what we talk about here?
Why would I do that, ma'am? Tell me what would I accomplish by doing
Just the same way you be in here listening.
No, I wasn't here listening. If I was going to take something back, take a bone, I wouldn't let y'all know that I'm listening. That'll be stupid of me. No, I don't do that. I don't do things like that. I'm not a snake. I'm not going to run something and give it. The only thing that I'm going to snitch about is something that needs to be told. So don't do a crime around me because you're going to jail. That's just that.
Okay, TT. As you know, we all in here. We're trying to brainstorm the case and resolve things to what we know allegedly. But, with some of the information, that you gave us allegedly. If you were to give a recommendation, how do you think we should go about this? Just not ask you any questions when
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I thought you.
No, go ahead. I was kind of finished.
When I talk or when I say something, just read between the lines because I don't supposed to be giving you anything. If you want to know the truth, I give it to you. I switch it up. You have to figure it out. I told Ratchet this. I sent him a message yesterday. I said, Ratchet, you got to figure out. You have to figure out. This man's smart. He know, but I understand when you have people in your ear telling you, don't trust her, don't this. You gonna have a red flag. I understand because you don't know everything. But I'm not here to do anything to nobody. I'm not here to take nothing to nobody. I'm here to give him the information that he needs to know. He can cover it. He can put it out there. One day, he might know everything that my people might need to know. You just never know. It's a lot. I found when I talked to him that first time, after we had a couple conversations, I found trust in him a little bit. To be honest, I did. Because it was things that I told him. I said, please don't. He never put it out. He never did that to me. Then when he told me to do certain things, I was like, well, he asked me to do this, he asked me to do that. That's when I was working and trying to, when I told y'all at the beginning, I was getting information. I was getting information. I cut that stuff off myself. When I seen things were starting to go in a whole way for me, people started looking for me, that scare you. That scare you. Even though you know what to do if someone come after you, but you don't want to be put in that position. So I try to avoid certain things. It ain't like I'm just lying to y'all. A person that is going to tell you, oh, yeah, I lied. Ain't nobody going to tell you that. I told you guys that you need to read between the lines and get it. If you don't get it, I'm sorry. It ain't for you to get.
No, I can read in between the lines, but I do know everybody, on this server, just like other people in the world, can't read between the lines on some things. But like you also just...
I'm not lying on purpose. It's not like I want to lie. I don't want to have to tell y'all things and then come. I don't want to do that. I don't. But after certain events or things happen, I do. I have to. Like, it just... I'm not going to let nobody find me or figure out who I am. I'm not going to do that. I will confuse a motherfucker just like everybody else will. You don't know who to look for. They don't know what to look for. They don't know who to look for. Y'all even confused. So I know I confused the enemy.
So if you trust Ratchet, though, and you and him have shared some things that he hasn't shared, why wouldn't you tell him the truth and say, hey, Ratchet, don't put this out there? Since if you tell him that, he's not going to do that.
I know that, but when I'm told not to do certain things, I can't. I can't. I even got backlash for even showing my face, and I did that because I told him I don't want him to feel like I got somebody looking for him to hurt. So I had a reason of doing it. So he was like, okay, you can't do that. But he didn't even see it. So I was like, oh, you know what? It pointless at this point. I just won't say nothing else. But then it was like, okay, I brought this to him. I could at least continue and give him more information. Those be my choices. Like when when they say not to do so, I still try to give him the information because I don't want nobody to feel like he's lying. This something he do for his life. He told me this. We had a ratchet at my line. We had a conversation. He told me this was his life. He said, this is what I do. He even, when he put that up there, he probably didn't want to do it, but he did it. And it wasn't no lie. So we started having more conversations. This is life. So I can't just say, damn, I gave him this, let me go. Let him figure it. I'm not that type of person. I care about people. I do. Like, I even care about the ones that been here. I try to be respectful. I try to tell them what they need to know or what they ask. But the ones that I know ain't really for what I'm saying. They trying to put something in his ear. I know who those people are. I know the enemy. I know how the enemy come. They always come disguised. They never come as themselves. Be on here almost every day. I'm talking to you guys. I'm going over the question that I've been said. All of it. All of it. Only thing that you didn't get truthful about me, who I was, where I was there for, and all of that. I switched that up for a reason. And if I have to do it again, I will. People be looking for certain people. Y'all don't know what goes on behind the scenes because I don't tell everything. I don't tell everything on here. I don't. For a reason. I don't do things just to be doing it. No.
Why does this case get weirder and weirder every day?
TT, did you get a chance to look at those two faces to see if you recognized any of them?
I haven't had time. I've been on here just going back and forth about this. I'm finna look now.
Yeah, it looked like one of the shooters had a mask like the one Tay shots at him. A bunch of his pictures. It looked like Mike Myers. It was kind of weird.
Is anybody talking at the moment?
Everybody quiet. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the person in the comment.
You're talking about me. And then you said Ratchet have found things of himself. The beginning of the whole case, I told Ratchet the whole thing. So what are you talking about? I'm not understanding what you're talking about.
Everything he know is from you. Everything is from you.
No, he have found out things on his own. But majority of things I have given told him.
How she trying to help herself? That was me asking that question.
Like I can't help myself. What I'm gonna take? Who I'm taking it to? What I'm gonna do with it?
Exactly.
Only time I have ever sent something is when I've been threatened or he been threatened or anybody been threatened on here. I have sent a recorded that and sent. Those are threats. I have, but anything else that y'all talk about, I don't take it. I don't put it nowhere. Why would I do that to him? That is crazy. I'm not trying to hurt this man or take from this man or nothing. I came back because of him, because I gave him this information. What are you? I don't understand what y'all are saying or where y'all indicating where y'all. I don't understand how I'm trying to hurt him. I don't understand if his life is in danger or anything. Why do Ratchet ask me to come back? Ratchet, why do you ask me to come back if you feel your life is in danger? If you feel these kind of ways? Because these people act like I'm just coming back. I'm not just coming. I be asked. Oh, we got to talk. We know.
Can you mute mics? All right, y'all go ahead. Bossy.
I'm done talking. I'm here though. I'm done.
No, finish what you were saying.
Well, when I was talking, I was addressing the stuff that I saw in the comments. That's what I started off saying. I just didn't understand how people in the comments were saying what they were saying. If you hear for somebody, then asking questions is not wrong. And when I said helping herself, I was talking about when she said she being coached to say these things. That all runs back to you could be possibly making somebody else not be credible. And I'm standing to that. And the person that agreed with her, I don't got no beef with you because that's how you feel. But I feel how I feel. That's it. I don't care. I care, but I don't care to address them two no more because she crazy and he crazy for standing up for her.
Peter, you sure you don't know who Zion is?
Huh?
Are you sure you never heard of Zion?
No, like I don't know none of them people, no type of nothing with nobody.
But you've never heard
of Zion. And I'm sorry
Zion.
for yelling and stuff, but it just be too much.
Have you ever heard of Zion?
Yes, on here when you presented it, I did. I heard about the case, and when the lady Shell,
before I talked about it, you've never heard the name Zion before?
No.
TT, how the hell is it possible when you say you've been knowing all this shit about these dudes and some shit in Alabama? If you know all that and GMK and all that, come on, TT.
It's the reasons behind it, though, and I told you that. I think I told you that already. If I haven't, we can have a conversation about it. I could have sworn I thought I told you this, but if I haven't, we can have a conversation about it. I don't mind.
TT, how long have you been familiar with ATK?
I'm not familiar with ATK. I don't even know nothing about that until now, until this situation.
What?
No, you asking me how long I've been familiar with them. I haven't known nothing about this since this case.
TT, that's a goddamn lie.
How is that a lie, Ratchet?
According to your words, that's a lie.
You asked me, am I familiar? I'm not familiar with them until this case. So it's not a lie.
It's connected into some more shit.
I know what I told you. I know about that, but I'm not familiar to them until this case. I'm telling you, if you can read between the lines, you get what I'm telling you.
I must be slow as hell today.
No, you're not slow. You just overthinking it. You thinking about what I told you, but I need you to go back to other things that I have told you.
Like what?
Message me on here.
Like the law?
Hey, Mimi, you unmuted. Mimi, unmute your mic. Why do y'all ask to be unmuted and then don't say nothing?
I understand you can only say certain things, but is there anything that you can say? What leads to Alabama?
And I'm gonna message Ratchet and let him know that. And if he wants to share, he can. But I don't want. Let's just put it like this: I'm a message Ratchet, and I know you get what I'm saying.
If you gonna send me, look, TT, if you can send me something and I can share it, then why you just say it?
Cause I'm gonna just check your messages.
Is it that law shit? Like the government ties or whatever?
Who's that, get him?
Yeah.
You talking to TT?
Yeah.
TT?
Yeah, like, is it some type of disclosure paper you signed so you can only say certain amount of things?
No, I was saying, like, is it the law type of thing that's going on in Alabama that is connected with the law shit in Jacksonville, or just
I'm
higher up?
I'm about it now.
Vasilis, get out of there. Vasilis. I hear you in there. No. And they're chewing on shit in my room. I can hear this little nigga. Proud, what's up? What's up, Chad? Well, look who's back. You made another account. Who is this?
My name.
I can't hear you.
That's the speaker.
Hey, ain't that girl? I can't hear you, ma'am. Your phone. No, I can't hear you. You sound like you're in the Matrix or something.
Well,
real fed baby. Ain't that somebody that was banned from the server? Or is it? I can't remember. Who the hell? You look real familiar.
I'm not banned from the server, Ratchet.
Who were? Your name wasn't that.
No, this has always been my name. It was Nizzle Baby on Instagram.
Oh, maybe I'm tripping. All right, I ain't tripping. It is what it is. You cool?
Okay.
Okay.
Remember, I'm the one that's in the federal halfway house.
I think I'm getting you confused with that Big C girl.
Okay.
My bad.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
So what I was saying was I did research a long time ago to find out about the industry and the music industry. And I'm raised I'm old school. And I was figuring something out. I was thinking along the lines, I'm sure you spoke on it, about he was in the industry. I don't know if Julio Foolio was in the industry, I'm not sure. But I know there's signs like he had the ring, the star ring, and ATK he has on the ring, the star ring. Whenever you see those rings, it goes back to being with certain directors, certain what you call them, producers. So I don't know if this was actually, when you say a hit, it was a hit, and I think it was from higher ups. For some reason, I think Snoop Dogg, they're bringing him out more. I think he's in charge of some stuff. I don't know if it's the drill rappers now or what, but I think he has a lot to play with a lot of these rappers now. And also the Olympics. And Simone, is that her name? Simone Biles. So you could, I just thank you for actually taking the time out to let these young cats know that this won't be tolerated. This is the generation that's lost. And as older people or people coming up, we have to fight for each other. I teach double dutch with young people, and I try to help them as much as I can, because these drill rappers have influence on these young people, and they will not listen. I had taught in this summer, these kids are not listening. All they're listening to is the rap, they're twerking, all this kind of stuff. So if we can help just one young person, it'll make us feel so much better. And all the back and forth is not going to help nothing. And as Black folk, we have to look out for each other and try to listen and stop being so overreacting and acting foolish. This is not the time to be acting foolish. These young people are dying, even ones that have nothing to do with this drill rap. So I thank you in advance, and I'm praying for you. I pray for our people. I'm praying for everybody. Just keep doing what you're doing. God will bless you. And thanks for being there for us. Appreciate you.
Salute to you.
Okay.
PT, you still here?
Yeah, I messaged you. Hold on.
Let's check the message. You said I could share it. So I'm going to read what your message says, TT. Okay? It says, I was told what to say about that and how to say it, because from my understanding, it has dealings with down there and also Mississippi. I was told to clear this up, so please don't say how you got the information, but confirm it. I'm not trying to mess up the case. In question, I was helping the police officer. I have told you everything, but you have to get it. I switch it up for a reason. That's what she sent me, y'all. Nobody got nothing to say?
And that's exactly what I just was trying to say before that person got up here and tried to defend her. I said the same exact thing.
I had to walk away from my phone. I ain't even hear it.
She basically saying she's switching up her information. Should I drop my phone? She's switching up her information for a reason. She keep giving me information and switching it up because I guess the police told her to do it. But I'm confused because at one point it's like you trust the police, then at some point you don't trust the police.
That was in the beginning, Ratchet. That was in the beginning. In the beginning, I told you that. We done had this conversation.
When did you start working with the police?
When we had our conversation. Remember you had our conversation.
I'm going to see my partner today and all that shit. My partners and we working the case. Like, I don't know, TC. I'm just real confused.
And you're supposed to be, though. You need to be. Until it's over, you need to be.
Ratchet, I don't think that came out until after they posted them 3 arrests.
Huh?
The first 3 arrests. That didn't come out until the first 3 arrests.
What didn't?
She said she wasn't working with the people no more because she wasn't satisfied with how they was doing.
No, that didn't come out after no arrest. I had a conversation with Ratchet before then.
What you mean need to be confused, supposed to be confused? So you sitting here to be confusing us?
No, I was telling him
that the author of confusion?
You know how to read between the line on here. With y'all guys, it need to be confused because I don't know who on here. He don't know who on.
So why did the police told you you need to give up information to me? Who sent you to me?
I told you that already.
TT, you tell me stuff, then you say don't take the information that you gave me.
No, but I told you that, and what I told you was the truth about that.
What is the truth, TT?
So what I told you.
I just don't tell me what you told me, TT. What did you tell me?
Talking with the people on here no more, and that's just the truth. It's nothing against you, but it's just a lie.
Do you remember what you told us, though?
Yes, I do. I remember what I said.
And why do you want Ratchet confused?
I don't want Ratchet. I'm just gonna nothing.
This is very confusing, TT.
Yes, she is.
Ratchet game. Can I say something? I'm quiet. I don't
say nothing. You say no more.
Hold on. Somebody said they had a question. Don't over talk. Go ahead.
But I listen in from time to time in between working, and what I'm not understanding is how come TT you can get on here and you can say little things, and then you'll cut it short by saying I'm going to send it to Ratchet, and then Ratchet tells you, okay, whatever you send me, I'm going to repeat it, and that's fine. People still know it's coming from you. So what does it matter if you send it to him or say it yourself? Because it's getting right back repeated. That shit is crazy to me.
But I just put in that message, letting him know to read it himself. He read it up. He did that himself. Told you himself. I told him.
We all still know it's what you're saying. So what does it matter if he repeats it for you or if you say it yourself?
Yeah, she's right. It's not making no sense, man. You gotta be more clear.
This is my kid.
Because if you're trying to hide it or cover up the way you're talking, if someone is in here listening, they still going to put it together. Because you just told him, I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to send it to you, Ratchet.
I'm sorry,
and you can read it. Like, what is he getting out of coming in this server telling that information? Like, what does that have to do? Like, I smell bullshit. Excuse my language, y'all.
You good?
Well, at this point, I don't know what the point in keeping her, because if you're going to listen to information, like she's just obviously saying, oh, I could be lying to you, or I could be telling you the truth. I mean, if she just go and tell Ratchet, it could still be under them terms. Like, what do we really got to go on?
Right, and then she can always go back and say, well, that's not the message I sent to him. Because she wants him to repeat it. I smell.
No, I wouldn't do that to him. He dropped a message and then
you still didn't. Okay,
no,
I just didn't answer the question. What does it matter if you say it or if he say it?
He asked me, we sit down, we have a yes, I'm not going to be on here telling stuff to you guys, no.
But we going to know it anyway, whether it comes from you sending him, and we still going to know it came from you, is what I'm saying. So what does it matter who delays the message? Because it still came from TT. It came from TT's mouth, or Ratchet reading what TT said, it still came from TT. Maybe I smoke, y'all. I'm sorry, I might be a little high, but shit just don't. I don't know. I'ma just mute.
You good, girl. You good. You absolutely right.
No, you good. You good.
You right.
And then not only that, you jumped out there and said he needs to be confused.
Yeah,
who wants to be confused? You're confused yourself, but then you gonna bring confusion to him? If you're confused,
that's the part that made me speak up. That part right there.
Why would you want to confuse that man?
I'm on here with you guys. Me and him gonna have our conversation. I don't want him to give you guys nothing until he want to give it to you. I'm not.
Okay, so let's just say, like you said earlier, I tell Ratchet things, and then Ratchet knows, but then I see and I understand why he don't say nothing to y'all because of where y'all come. even if he was trying to protect
But you know what?
Wait. Let me finish.
No, I'm going to say this to kill you some time. I'm not going to tell Ratchet
me no time because you didn't let me
I'm not going to tell Ratchet anything else. Like, I'm not going to say anything else. I done said it enough. I'm just not going to say anything else. No, the reason why I'm saying that is because me telling him stuff, it either a lie or it either...
What I was going to say...
I'm doing this... So I'm not going to say anything.
No, like I don't want to do none of that.
I don't want to do none of that. Like you guys are saying, what I'm saying is all lies. One at a time. I'm done with that, and that's just the truth. It'll save me my time and going through the back and forth. Your time with feeling like I'm a distraction to this, I'm a dad. So I just rather just not say nothing. It's nothing bad. I'd rather not say nothing until everything's over. And then I can come back and I say, well, we can have about whatever I done told him. We can have our interview. If he still want to do it, we can do it like that. I won't say nothing else. Because I don't want nobody to feel like I'm a distraction. I don't want nobody to feel like I'm doing something to him. That would be the proper thing to do.
But that was
if you trust him, and you tell him something.
That's what I'm saying. When I say I'm not going to tell him that, then you come back if I trust him. If I did,
but I'm trying to get somewhere. I'm trying to get somewhere.
You guys don't trust me for him, so why would I stick around or keep telling him stuff if I'm telling him lies? If I'm not credible, I'm not.
But you're not.
I don't want to keep going back and forth and calling distraction when y'all could be doing something else. I don't want to
listen. You keep talking and talking.
You didn't let me finish. What I was going to say is this. Even if you told him behind the scenes what you wanted him to know, and you feel that, okay, when he tell us and we bring confusion, Ratchet is smart enough to say to us, look, guys, I can't tell y'all everything, but what I will say is this. So therefore, you still could have that conversation with him. But now it's like, I'm not even going to tell him anything. I'm not going to tell him anything.
Right now, I'm not. I mean, when the time is right, we will, but I'm not finna talk anymore.
Okay, so Ratchet, I guess you're just going to be confused.
And then not only that, I didn't call her a lie.
I have put out there today. I will clear that up. Well, I'm talking about the rest of the questions that I've been asked. I'm not going to go into details with it right now. It's no problem.
Listen, nobody called you a lie. I asked you a simple question. All I asked you was, what does it matter if it comes from your mouth or you sending it to Ratchet and he telling us? My thing is this. You want to tell him so he can tell us, thinking that's going to make shit pipe down. But if somebody feel or see or feel like something ain't right or the pieces ain't adding up, they're going to call it out. That's just it. Whether you say it or he said, they're going to speak on how they feel, just how you speak on how you feel. That's what it's about. So I just asked you a simple question. You couldn't give an answer. I understand. But that's all I did. I didn't say you lied or anything. I just asked a simple question, sweetie.
But she should have known that. You should have known that when you was gonna come to the forum. You knew we was gonna ask you questions. So, I don't know what you're getting upset about. If you knew we was here, if it was just you and Ratchet, that's one thing. But you on here, so we gonna ask questions. You're the one that's supposed to be helping us. So. No need to get upset. We're just asking to help get this case started. But no need to get upset. Just listen sometimes. Some of the stuff you're saying, you're not listening to what you're saying. That's what we're trying to show you. You understand me? You saying you're going to tell Ratchet. Great, that's good. But like she said, you're going to tell him, he's going to tell us. So why, I don't understand that. I don't know what's going on. That sounds crazy to me.
I think it's better if she don't say it and she to find a way to get him to say it. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't directly come out of her mouth. Because she could still say, oh, that wasn't my number. I never said that. That's just what it seemed like.
No, I wouldn't do that to him. I have never said, when Ratchet done told you guys things that I done said, that you heard certain things that I said. I would never say, oh, that didn't come from me or that. I'm going to take ownership of what I say. Even when you guys say I say something, I say, yeah, I said it. I'm going to take ownership. I never lie when y'all say I done lie. I never lie and say I don't say it. It's just that when I do tell you guys something, it's like, okay, it's this, it's this, it's that. It's no problem with asking the question. It's how you guys come about with the question. Y'all not just asking questions normally. Y'all coming at me as if, I don't know. I just, some of the stuff, it make me, I'm not going to sit here and just let nobody just come lash at me. I'm not going to do that. But I try to handle it. I be so nice sometimes. I be like, yeah. But then when people come at me, it's different. Like, I can't just sit here and be like, yeah, when people just coming at me, calling me out my name, saying this and saying that, and they don't even know what's going on. Like, why is she? Nobody trying to figure out why this. They just say it's a lie. It's like nothing I have told Rachel has been a lie. Only about who I am. Only about certain things. Not when it comes to certain important stuff. I haven't lied to him about it. The stuff that people be most focused on is who I am. I came and said I was on vacation. I came and said I was at a hotel. I know all of that. What I said me and my partner. I know all of that. Those things that I have said. I know that. Like, I'm not sitting here denying and saying, oh, then I'm mental. How I'm mental when I'm not? A mental person will be on here denying, oh, I didn't do that. I know exactly what I'm doing. Everything.
TT, you're not dividing your fake allegations and your real allegations. So it's leaving everyone confused.
And I understand that. I do. I really do understand that. And I never said, like, that interview with me and Rachel was supposed to have. I was going to do it, but I'm not going to do so with people telling me, you better do this in the coming, you better do that. And I'm nobody saying nothing. You better do this, you gonna do it, or it's gonna be this, it's gonna, like, oh no, I'm not doing that. Like, where do this come from? It shouldn't be like that. Should nobody, that is like some people ganging up on you, telling you what you better do and how you better do it, when you better do it. I know it's not coming from Ratchet directly, but still, it coming from here. It's coming from over here. And I never got mad at him or said anything to him about it because he can't control you guys. But I did change my name from TT and put something different because every time people see that, they coming at me. It's different people all the time. People coming on the platform, people doing it. I had to sit back and see for myself what's really going on.
Most of them people that's doing that is not the people that has been with Ratchet or any of his mods. None of them has ever disrespected
you. They haven't.
Most of those, right. So most of those people that you read in the comments, they only pop up when you come. So the people that's really trying to figure stuff out, you can't put all of us in the same pot as them. They come with you. Because when you gone, they ain't never here. And most of them people that hop on mic, they ain't never talking. So, no, they on their own with that.
And then not only that, when I approached you, I didn't say you lied about anything. I don't want you to feel like nobody's attacking you. I just asked a simple question. Like, I still have a question now because of what you just said. You said, if you say something, and he asked you, did you say it? And you know you said it, you're going to say you did. But not too long ago, he asked you about some people you supposed to know, and now you don't know them, but you do. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, what is your motive, really?
Just like, another thing, you gotta understand, it's a lot of people on here listening. Not just you and I talking. It's a lot of people on here, and they only come on here when I'm talking. So if I'm saying, oh, I know this and I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing, and I know why I'm doing it. If don't nobody else know, that's okay. It's not that I'm not going to never tell Ratchet. It's not that. I want to have a conversation so bad just because y'all doubt me and say things, but I know I can't. And I can't go over that. I cannot jump over authority. I can't do that.
So what can you do?
Damn, they be doing so bad.
Cause confusion.
And I don't want to cause no more confusion. That's why I'm not going to say anything else about nothing that I know. I'm not going to say nothing unless if I get a call or a message asking me, do I know such and such, or a message on here or call, I would then say something. But I'm not going to say anything. I'm not even going to be on the chat or none of that unless someone at me or asked me to come or something like that. I'm not doing that anymore because when I was invited to come on here on the platform, I was invited to come. I didn't just come on. When I got off that platform that day, I wasn't gone forever. I just was going to keep the confusion down. And then when I come back, it come right back up. So I was like, okay, they just got a problem with it. So I know Ratchet himself don't have a problem, but I don't want to go back and forth with people. I don't want to do that. Even if I am, if you know I'm like, okay, you know that. You already know that. We shouldn't even be questioning that. The reason is why. I know you want to know why it's going to come. You have to wait on that why. Like I said, I'm not going to go.
Check it. It was me, Ratchet.
Your why is, you don't think that whatever your why is could make the case go the wrong direction?
And the case is not going to go the wrong direction. If that what you, if my why is not gonna, if my why is not gonna make the case go in the wrong direction, my why would actually give up too much. If that makes sense, it would give up too much. Then, if the people on here listening, they would know a lot because of my why.
And so at this point, since we have absolutely nothing for the past few weeks, if it was me and my platform, I don't need you. Obviously, you need me because you're coming to me and you're not delivering.
And I never said Ratchet needed me.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Right. You came to him.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is, since you can't give him anything until it's over, then if it was me, I would just see you when it's over, opposed to keep talking to you about absolutely nothing.
And that's what I'm gonna do. I just was over here.
Just maybe because you came to him. Just maybe because you came to him, you might need a little break, and then eventually, since you need him, you might come back and give him what he needs. That's all I'm saying.
But TT, you're the only one can clean your name up. Because you've been going left and right. So you're the only one that can clear your name.
Like, why even come in the first place? Because you ain't saying nothing. You ain't answering no question. Like, what's your purpose? And I'm going to stick to what I've been saying.
TT, Ratchet just asked you a straight up direct question for you to recall what you actually said to him previously. And that's the why and the how you came to him. And you said you gave it to him already. So if you gave it to him already, why can't you just repeat that?
TT dropped the mic.
So she left the chat.
I'm still here. I'm just listening. I have no response no more.
But what's the purpose of you here if you're not going to say nothing? What's the point of that?
Yeah, what's up with the yo-yo effect? I don't get it. You say something, you take it back.
Then you take it back. Then you get on and say something. Now you're not here. What are you, disappearing and all that?
No, that doesn't mean that I'm not here. I just don't have no response to any more questions. I don't have to answer no questions now. I just do it. I don't have to do that.
So you ear hustling for what reason?
I'm not ear hustling because something actually dropped off.
That's what it is.
Why are you here?
That's what it is.
One mic.
I'm gonna drop off because I know I'm not an op, and I'm just gonna let it be. I mean, you guys, y'all have to.
Hold on. One mic.
TT, why are you here?
One mic.
What?
One mic. That means me. So, TT.
Yes, I'm here.
Why are you trying to run off?
I'm not gonna run off, Rachel. I'm just finna get off for today because I don't want nobody to be saying I'm an op. I'm trying to do this. I'm that. Why am I here? I mean, I'm here because I'm trying to. I told you what happened.
The Foolio case, TT.
That's what I'm here for, but why they asking me why I'm here? Like it's a problem to be here. I don't want to be in no situation every day I get on when I be want to talk about.
You just said you done giving no info.
See what I'm saying? Of course I am. When you guys are going at me, why should I keep giving something? It's a lie. It's not credible. It's not this. So why am I doing that to myself every day getting on here? So I
clear
just
your
feel
damn name. If you clearly got caught up in a lie, I gotta clear
I
your name.
already told you what I done lied about. I'm not gonna clear no name about.
But
nothing.
why is you lying in the first place?
I'm not worrying about nothing that I lied about because what I lied about was on a certain things. That was who I was.
But why
I
are
have
you
a lot about
lying, though? That's the question. Why is you lying?
Like who I am should matter to you.
I didn't say who you is. I said, why are you lying?
That ain't nothing bad to lie about. That ain't nothing bad to switch up. It's nothing too bad to switch up about that. But I'm not going to continue to go back and forth all day about the same thing. I've been doing this from the time I got on the road. I done made it home. And that was an hour and some drive. And I'm not going to keep going back and forth about this.
and why did you contact Ratchet?
And then I see people saying the subject is about Foolio, and like I just made the subject about me. I never made the subject about me. You guys did it. I didn't. I haven't came up here and tried to make nothing about me. Every time I come on here, I talk about the case until it come up again about me. I don't never try to distract from the case. I always try to. Then when stuff started going this way, that when I put my guard on, be like, you know what? I'm just not gonna say anything else. And you keep asking me, why did I come up here to Ratchet? Ain't he a journalist? Don't he put out this type of information? Then he start with putting out the information.
Isn't he giving the information from you?
Hold on. You asked me a question, I'm answering. Was he the only credible person that put out information that was credible in the beginning from the case? So why not come to him and drop this on him, let him put this out to put the case together, to leak all of this? Why not give him that?
Why not give him that? Why not do that? Why not give him the truth so he's leaking the right information and not one day making a video and it's this way and the next day he got to switch it up because of you? Done said some old other stuff. So if that's the case, if you want to help him solve this case and you know he's the right one to leak the information to, why not link the right shit? You just say you don't want to talk to us. That's fine, it's cool, and I mean this respectfully. You can talk to him about it. And talking to him alone, you're still not all the way keeping that shit a stack.
You giving him information to repeat, TT. So it's kind of hot throwing the rocks and hiding your hands, if that makes sense.
If you was in court, they'd throw you and you'd be messed up because they ask all kind of questions in the defense lawyers. So if you can't deal with this, you can't deal with nothing. If they ask you for a witness to be there, you wouldn't be a good witness because we all people of same type. And if you can't deal with us asking, can you deal with anything if you can't do that? What if they ask you to come to the court and tell your side? You get mad at us, but the truth is the truth of God. You know, this is what we trying to help you with because we all here trying to figure out what happened. We're not trying to throw no stones at you. We're trying to figure out what happened. But you the one got to tell us. We don't know nothing. You get mad at us. I don't know what you getting mad at us for.
I'll be upset because you guys know just as well. If Ratchet want me to talk, he should make it where I'm comfortable. All these people out here, I'm not comfortable to say anything and then they take it and take it where they need to go. I'm not the one taking the ball.
What you up on the internet for? If you ain't comfortable with the internet, why you on here? When I
first had a conversation with Ratchet, I didn't have a conversation with Ratchet with all of you. It was to paid members. So I was.
But you still gave that man lies in private conversations.
I gave him. It wasn't never for me to come back and talk to him. I only came back and talked to him because people were saying that he had paid me. So I told him I would come back and clear his name, and that's what I did. You wouldn't have got none of this from me.
That's why we asking why you here, because you lying on shit. We wouldn't have got no lies if you wasn't here. Tight shit. I feel that.
It just doesn't seem really logical because you just said he's going to be confused. But then you said you came to... Because
I know what I say.
How can he be credible if you're confusing him?
What I just said. I know what I say.
Okay, but it doesn't make a lot of logical sense when you said you came to him because he's credible, but you take his credibility and turn it around to something that's not credible when you keep saying that.
Ma'am, I never told him nothing that wasn't credible, so I don't know what you're talking about. Only thing that I have told him,
gonna be confused. Am I crazy?
The only thing that I told him was about my identity, and I never told him nothing about the case that was not credible.
And you keep saying time, and what you mean time? Like at the right time? When the right time gonna be?
That's for Ratchet to know, not you.
Yeah, because your ass kept. You kept.
Oh boy.
You over here on some more shit, man. Ain't nobody crazy.
Why didn't you clear his name when he asked you to do that interview at 8:30? You left that same night and didn't say anything. That would have cleared a lot of confusion up.
But she green as fuck.
Who sent you?